All right, welcome to the team call. It is Thursday, September 24th, and tonight we are going to touch on the leadership ladder. The leadership ladder is a benchmark, basically a way to show you how to stretch your goals. As you know, you have your rank advancement goal, and a lot of people focus on that of hitting emerald, ruby, diamond, or star diamond, but truly, what does that mean? Yes, it's a rank. Yes, it is a title, but it doesn't mean that you are an established coach. It doesn't mean that you are making the buku bucks. It doesn't mean that you are making anything really, because how simple is it for us to, as an Emerald coach, to just sign on to family members? It's something that is so simple to get to Emerald. So with the leadership ladder, it gives you kind of an outline or a guideline or even a checklist for you to say, okay, hey, these are the things that I can do in my business, and this is where I should be if I want to be making money as an Emerald coach, or if I want to be a substantial leader in my organization and for my team. So you have your ranks, which are your titles, like I said, emerald, ruby, diamond, star, diamond. But then you have this leadership ladder to give you a way to stretch and build your business. And it's a way to have a stable and growing business, a constantly growing business. And I think that is something that is so important in this business, because so many people see, the ranks, and they see, that person started at the same time as me, and they're comparing themselves because they're not where that person is. But when it comes down to it, the leadership ladder is what really matters, because you can have a diamond coach that is making, $100 a week versus a diamond coach that's making $600 a week. So the leadership ladder gives you these guidelines of where a diamond coach should be, or where an emerald coach should be. Because I know when I first started, we didn't have any of this. And as an emerald coach, I was making maybe $30 a month. The most I was making it as an emerald coach was probably $180 a month. So this now shows you, okay, as an emerald coach, you should be making $100 a month. And this is how you can do it. So it's all about, your intensity in your business and how engaged you are, and making sure that you have your blinders on to your business only and not comparing to what other people are doing. So I hope this gives you a little bit of an insight, because it will show you kind of where the gaps are that you're missing in your business as an emerald coach, as a diamond coach, knowing where you can be and what your potential is in your business. It's going to paint a picture of where you're going in your business, not just where you are right now. It will paint a picture and show you where you can go and what level is next after you get to where you want to be. So I'm going to pull up my back office on the screen here so that you can see kind of, and it's all in your back office. So you don't have to worry. This is somewhere you can go into, and it's just in news and training, under training, and then I click leadership ladder. Like I said last week on the call, if you didn't watch Michael Neiman's short clip, it's like, I think 2.5 minutes long, or 3 minutes or something. He basically just talks about, how this is a stable way to benchmark your business. And then you can go and watch Melanie's, how to raise the bar in your business. And that was her talk at Summit about how to use this benchmark. What are things that you can do in your business to help you go ahead and go from being a business starter to a team builder to a team leader? So here is the graph right in front of you. It basically tells you where you are or where you can be. Like I showed you last week in the business, in the back office, on your home Sorry, this doesn't want to click. I don't know what's going on. On your home screen, it won't let me go back. Okay, so if you go to your home screen, you'll see the little box where it gives you your Success Club points. But then it also has a little tab where it's your benchmark. It'll tell you where you were last month and where you're on the track of being for next month. So that can help you when you're looking at this graph to see where you want to go. So as a brand new coach, you're more than likely going to start as a business starter. A business starter is when you are a coach or emerald. Basically what this means is you are making $100 a month. BP is basic bonus points. It's basically your earnings. So as a business starter, that's where we all start as a coach at making $100 a month. That is 3 challenge packs. That is helping 3 people get on Shakeology. You have to have Success Club 5. Success Club is a non-negotiable in this business. No matter where you are, if you want to grow your business, if you want to make an income and you want to show that you are successful in this business, Success Club is a non-negotiable. Success Club 5 at the minimum. If you go higher than that, awesome. If you hit 10, you get the leads, Success Club leads each month. But 5 should be no problem. That is helping 3 people a month get involved in their health and fitness journey. And again, highest paid rank is coach. Now at the bottom of this graph, you go to learn more. It gives you what you need to do. If you do X, Y, and Z, you're going to hit business starter. So for example, connecting with people you already know on social media. We already talked about that. That is your invite. That is your forming. That is sharing what you're doing as a Beachbody coach, inviting to your challenge group, selling at least 3 challenge packs each month. That's 1, you're hitting your Success Club. 2, you're making that $100 commission. You're drinking Shakeology and working out every day. You're doing your personal development. Does this ring a bell? 3 vital behaviors. Today, hello, these are the things that you need to do. So it's not like there's some secret sauce to hitting these things, to making sure that you're, ranking yourself in this business. It is just the 3 vital behaviors, and you're showing that you're committed. Enrolling yourself into a Coach Basics with yourself or your Diamond Upline. Coach Basics should be ran every single month. If you are, if your upline's not running one, get in with your Diamond Upline. Reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help you and add you to my groups. National Wake Up Call. I always like to say that there should be 4 vital behaviors because National Wake Up Call is really crucial to your business. It's not only listening to top coaches, but it's listening to top coaches and their tips that have gotten them to where they are. So it's them taking their, business and their 3 vital behaviors and giving you the twist that has helped them become so successful. Attend training, Super Saturday Summit, 3 vital behaviors. The next Super Saturday is October 17th, and they are throughout the country. So you just go into the back office and click on breaking news, and it should be there. If not, you go into news and training and click on events, and you can see the events, the Super Saturdays that are in your local town or in your state, see which one's closest to you. I highly recommend getting to them. Pittsburgh is having one at Stage AE, October 17th. It is from 1 to 5. And we have Jeff Hill coming in. We have Jericho coming in to do a workout to give us a little sneak peek of what's to come with her and Joel. And then we're going to have a training. So you're going to hear from top coach Melanie Mitro. You're going to hear from top 10 Alyssa Shoemaker. And you're going to hear from some of the up and coming, leaders in the Pittsburgh area. So it's not just a Super Saturday for us here in Pittsburgh. We do trainings as well. Summit, annual, Beachbody event. And then the 3 vital behaviors. We have one of those coming in November. We have Kim Carver from corporate coming into Pittsburgh. So these are things that you want to get to. And you know what? If you don't have these in your town, like Super Saturday, you can sign up and do one yourself. you and your local coaches. It doesn't have to be something that a huge team is putting on. It can be you and 3 other people in a room. It can be you and someone else in a room. And then also just doing little team trainings and calls with your team. Doing Zoom calls like this once a week with your team, whether it's you and one other person on your team. Doing these, helping your team, guiding your team is going to really lead you to become a better leader. It's going to help you, give you practice, but also lead by example to show your coaches what they should be doing as well. It also gives you tips at the bottom here, helpful activities, setting business hours. That is something we talked about a few weeks ago, having a power hour. If that's all you can give into this business is 1 hour a day, you need to outline that hour. Yes, we are a 24/7 company. We're health and fitness. We are inspiring people. We're motivating people. We're helping people through their journey. So yes, we work around the clock, but at the same time, you are a business owner. You have to set business hours and you have to stick to them. Not every business is open 24/7. There are, doctor's offices, they close. They have their certain times, then they have emergencies. And of course, an emergency for one of your challengers might be, hey, we're going out for ice cream as a family, and I need help staying on track and not getting ice cream. Yeah, that's something that we'll answer, because if it's somebody that really needs that help, we're going to answer it. But at the same time, something as silly as I missed my workout today, or, tomorrow I'm not going to be able to work out until 3:00. Okay, you don't need to answer that right away. That can wait until the morning. You can ask them, why are you missing your workout? Or what's going on that you can't get your workout until 3:00? Sticking to those business hours are going to show your team, especially your team, that they need to do the same thing, because it's going to interrupt, one, your personal life. It's going to interrupt family time, and it's going to split up what you're doing. So you're not going to have a full-on focus if it's outside of your business hours. Your business hours are for you to focus on your business, to focus on your team, to focus on your challengers that really need you. And I think that is the number one thing that we need to really focus on during those business hours, and having that focused time, so that after your business hours, whether you're with your family or, at your full-time job, you're focused there as well. So you can give your whole 100% time in your mind to that specific thing. Also, liking Facebook pages based on your personal interest. This is something that I actually post in my Coach Basics about, talking about picking your top interest. What are some things that you like to do, hobbies? And go and get into some other groups on Facebook. It doesn't have to just be health and fitness. If you like to scrapbook, get into a group about that. That is something that you can have a common interest with other people and have that hobby, and then share what you're doing as well. And they'll see on your page what you're doing as well. Sharing before and afters. They don't have to be specifically just yours. They don't have to just be your challengers. Beachbody has a gallery of before and afters. Share them. Also, you want to share your progress. So even if it's a week progress and you only lost 3 pounds, tell people about it. If you drop a pant size, tell people about it. It doesn't have to be a full-on, I lost 30 pounds in the last 90 days. It doesn't have to be something like that. People just want to see that these products really work, and they're working for you, and they're working for real people that they know. The same thing we talk about all the time, posting your workouts, following up with people that you meet, sharing your recipes of Shakeology that you like, sharing your favorite recipe of food, wear and share. When you complete a program, submit your results to Beachbody. They send you a free t-shirt for whatever program it was that you did. Do the super workouts to expand. So Beachbody on Demand, share about that. Knowing the current promotions and promoting them, inviting friends over to try Shakeology. And again, listening to the National Wake Up Call. So in the back office here, it shows you exactly what to do to reach this benchmark. If you know these things, you're going to hit that benchmark. You can learn how to do it by going through these things. It's all right here. Commission is $100 a month, hitting Success Club and being a coach. There you go. That is your coach business starter benchmark. Now you go to the next one, which is your team leader or team builder, I'm sorry. And that is an Emerald and above coach. That is someone that is bringing in $250 a month. That is somebody that also has Success Club 5 across the board, but also has 2 coaches that at least have 1 Success Club point. So not only are you an Emerald coach, but this means that you're bringing on coaches that are working the business as well. So these are also people that are willing to go above and beyond to help other people. They're not just faithful Shakeology drinkers, which, believe me, it's not wrong to have them, because that's how I got to Diamond. Was out of the 12 coaches I needed to have for Diamond, 8 of them were discount coaches. So it's not bad to have discount coaches, but if you want to build a strong, stable business, you want to bring in coaches that are going to work the business as well. So being an Emerald coach means that you have those 2 active coaches under you, but to be a team builder, you want to have at least 2 of them under you that are hitting Success Club as well. And it doesn't have to be specifically hitting Success Club, but it's having at least 1 Success Club point. And also, your weak leg has 200 team volume points. Team volume, if you go back to the call from last week on your main page, it tells you, right, the little graph tells you, but also on the left-hand side towards the bottom, it gives you your volume totals. So if you look at your weak leg, which is your lowest number, if you have at least 200 and you're an Emerald, you're making $250 a month, hitting Success Club, you're a team builder. Again, you can learn more about it by just clicking the bottom here. Same thing as you want to do as a business starter. The same exact things. But now you are focusing on helping your coaches become business starters as well. So you're having challenge groups with your coaches. You're getting those new coaches started right. You're getting them into some type of training. You're getting into a training that is going to help you go from Emerald to Diamond. And you're focusing on helping your coaches do the same things that you did before. Again, helpful tips and activities that you can be doing. If you know these things, these are the things that you're going to do. Converting coaches to customers. You can go and learn how to do that. That's another thing that throughout my Emerald to Diamond push group, I talk about that. I talk about that in my Diamond push group. Converting customers to coaches. So if you want to be leading and going to become a team builder, you want to be able to teach your coaches these things as well. Next one up is team leader. And this is the one that a lot of people focus on because it's the middle of the board. It's the middle benchmark. But like I said in the beginning of this call, this graph gives you a picture of where you want to go. So once you are a business starter, your next goal is a team builder. Once you're a team builder, you say, okay, now what? What do I need to do to become a team leader? And there you go. You now are a Diamond or above coach. Diamond coach is 8 active coaches, 4 on each leg, and 2 of them are Emerald, 1 on each leg. So this one means that you're duplicating success. You're showing your team how to become leaders. You are getting your 2 Emeralds that you need. So that means that you showed your Emerald or your coaches how to become Emerald. But you now have 4 coaches with at least 1 Success Club point. You yourself have Success Club 5. You're making $1,000 a month. And your weak leg is at 5,000 team volume points. Now, a lot of people say, oh, well, this is really crazy. This is a lot. But remember, it's all about bringing on coaches that want this business. So not always will it be you're just a diamond and you have your 2 emeralds. You might have all 4 coaches on each leg emeralds. If you're duplicating what you did to get where you are, and you are showing them the steps from business starter to team builder, that means that their volume's coming in, they're making steps as leaders, and that's also going to bring your weak leg volume up. So I'm going to focus on this one a little bit because this is where a lot of people love to hang out. You know, this is the one where they want to reach. This is $1,000 a month. I mean, that can change people's lives. So this is the goal for most people when you come into this business. So what are the things that you're going to do? You're going to keep building relationships with people. You are going to keep focusing on those people and not just focusing on them as a success club point. I know that's a hard thing for a lot of people to do, but you know, it's not always about the success club point. It's about a life that is being changed. So at this point, you really want to know that you're staying with the 3 vital behaviors of, you know, building that relationship with these people. But at the same time, you want to continue your organizational development. And what I mean by that is your team's development. You want to continue with your challenge groups, of course, but now once you become a team leader, you are focusing a little more time on your coaches and your downline. So you're going to start doing business opportunities with your team. You're going to start doing coach sneak peeks each week. You're going to start evaluating yourself. So every single night, look at your timeline and say, are these things that would attract somebody to me? Are these things that are going to attract my team to want to do the same thing? Am I leading by example? Am I doing the things that I want my coaches to be doing? These are things that you want to evaluate yourself with. You want to check your organization. How is everyone doing? You want to check in with them. You want to make sure they're doing the 3 vital behaviors. You want to make sure if they joined you to run the business, that they're doing the things that they need to do to run the business. At the same time, you're not going to push your discount coaches. So you need to know who your coaches are, what their goals are, and where they need to go from here. You want to continue with the activities that you were doing as a team builder and a business starter. You want to develop emerald coaches and business builders. So again, like I said in the beginning of this call, we have our rank titles, but now we have benchmark titles, or benchmark rungs, so that we can teach people how to become a business builder. And like I said, the more business builders and team builders that you have on your team, that is going to boost your volume, and that's going to help you become now this team leader and make that weak leg volume, make the volume that you want to make, and make the commission that you want to make. Like this list says, hosting coach opportunity presentations. Beachbody has one in the back office, so you don't have to create your own. If you go into news and training, go through the trainings. I just go through the training library, and it's down to recruiting coaches, I believe, and it's the first one. All you have to do is download that, and you can use those slides. It's in PowerPoint. It's in a PowerPoint presentation. So if you have PowerPoint, that's perfect. Leading training activities, including coach basics and team calls. Again, these are things as a team leader, a diamond coach, that should be happening. But if you're an emerald coach and you're ready to take on this leadership role, you start doing it as soon as you can. As soon as you're ready to run a coach basics with you and those 2 other coaches, or if you have 4 coaches, however many coaches that you have in your downline, you do it. Because that's showing your leadership role, and it's showing your coaches, it doesn't matter what the title is that I have, this is where I want to go. And these are the things that I know I need to do to get to where I want to go. Because I want to show you guys that you can do it no matter what. So running coach basics, doing team calls, supporting your team that is coming into the business. They joined you for a reason. So you want to make sure that they feel welcomed, that they feel that they are hitting each goal that they need to be hitting, that they are doing the things that they need to be doing. Whether that's sending them a welcome email, sending them a message every single week and saying, hey, I just wanted to check in on you. How are you doing? Making sure that their goals or their activities are lining up with their goals. I know there are so many different ways to keep track of your organization and each one of your coaches and what you do with your coaches. So you have to find a way that works for you. A few things that coaches in the past have done and shared with is one of the coaches has a box of index cards. Every time a new coach signs on, she pulls out a new index card, puts their name on it, puts their phone number, and then puts their goals. So if they are, just running with the business, or just a discount coach, she puts that on there. And then she puts it, files it in numerical order or alphabetical order, and she'll check in with that coach. She goes through once a week, checks in with all of her coaches. So if her coach had a goal of hitting Emerald in the first week, when she gets on that first call with them, she sets up how to do that. And she'll make little marks on her index card on what were the takeaways, or what were the call to actions that she gave that coach to hit Emerald in a week. And she'll write them on there so that when she checks in with them that following week, those things that she just gave that person as a call to action, she checks in with them first thing. Hey, did you do X, Y, and Z? How did that work for you? It doesn't even have to be that intricate. As simple as writing their name, their phone number, what their goals are, or where they are coming from, something about them that you talked about on the last call, so that you can catch up with them, see how their life is going. If you don't have enough time to get on the phone with every single one of your coaches, make it a point to send them a personal message. Text them, email them. Takes 2 seconds to send a text message. Hey, thinking about you today. How are you doing? How's life going? How's your business going? It doesn't always have to be about business, but knowing your coaches and where they are in the business is perfect. Another thing with those index cards is, writing down on the back, I sent the welcome email, check, they sent it back to me. Or they sent me their goals, check, I now have their goals in an email. Coach Basics, check, they finished that Coach Basics, or they're in that Coach Basics. Emerald to Diamond, check, they completed that. Something like that, just as a checklist for you to know, okay, I already sent that coach the welcome email. I got on a call with them. I put them in a Coach Basics. I know their goals. I put them in an Emerald to Diamond. They're not quite ready for a Diamond push group, but these are the things that we did. These are the ways that I know that I did everything I needed to do. Now it is on them to do the activities that I gave them to do. So there's so many ways to keep track of your downline coaches. And another way is just simply, even if it, like I said before, if it's you plus one other person, start a Facebook group of your downline. Because the more coaches you onboard, the better way to keep one specific place for you guys to chat, to get to know one another, and to grow and ask questions. So help setting team member goals. You can set goals as a team. You can set goals one-on-one with your coaches. That is totally up to you. Again, this is your business. You're the CEO. So however you want to run your business, that's what you're going to do. You do the things that are going to work for you and your team. Not every team is the same way. Not every team is going to do the same exact things. You are your own leader. You are going to do the things that are going to work for you and have worked for you. And you're going to share those with your team. Recognizing top performing coaches. If you notice, every week I post on my my fitness page the top producers of the month or the week and top Success Club earners so far, or where everyone is on the leaderboard for Success Club. You can do something as simple as a shout out for the person that is just rocking their Facebook page. rocking their workout. Recognizing your coach's success is going to be a huge encouragement for them to know that they are worth this business. Their potential, you are recognizing that. And that's what some coaches need to see. Lead a coach basics training, participate on one-on-one calls with your upline coach. A lot of coaches don't do this, and I know I have gone away from doing these. Zoom calls are easier for me. So I like to get like 3 or 4 of my top coaches and top performing coaches on a Zoom call, and we just chat, make sure everyone's doing okay. Same thing if I have a coach that, hit Success Club for the first time, or a few of my coaches that hit Success Club for the first time, I'll set up a Zoom chat and talk to them. Hey, how did that feel? What would you change? What will you keep? What will you do next month? Things like that, just talking and participating in calls like that are going to not just only help you, but they're also going to help the other coaches that are on that call to share what's working for everyone's business and share tips for those coaches that are showing you that they have skin in the game. This is for new diamonds. Anytime, once you hit diamond or star diamond, you can get on a call with a corporate leader, someone from corporate who is a mentor. Basically, they help you set goals. They talk about your week. They talk about, how everything's going in your business, what you need help with, and they'll do that. Sometimes it's weekly, sometimes it's every other week. So helpful activities, again, sharing corporate communication with your team, creating videos to share with your team, recognizing and tagging people in your team, on your team in social media posts, engaging and promoting monthly Success Club and Challenge Pack promotions, message a coach for a job well done, and watching the summit workshops. And this is something that, the reason why I really wanted to focus on the team leader is because this is where, like I said, this is where most people want to be. So these are the things, you can even do these as a brand new coach. All of these activities, they're going to build you up to be the leader that you want to be. These are going to show you that anything is possible with this business. If you are doing the 3 vital behaviors, you're getting on national wake-up calls, you're participating in your coach groups that you're in with your upline, you're inviting people, you're getting coaches involved, you're enrolling your coaches into the same exact activities that you did when you first started. These are the things that are going to show the leadership, but it's also going to be that leading by example role that you want to do. You want to say, hey, I know I can do this. This is where I want to be. So these are the things I'm going to do to get there. Again, know this, how to attract more people through your personal brand. Number one thing here is personal brand. You are your own person. People are going to attract to you for you. You want to be as real, as authentic, and as honest as you can be on Facebook. You want to share your struggles as you're on your fitness journey. You want to share some personal struggles. For me, I share everything. I'm pretty real. I'm pretty raw. That's who I am. Some people don't like it. Some people say it's a little too much. Hey, that's fine, but that's me. And the people that are attracted to me come to me because of that. So you want to figure out, what is your personal brand? Who are you? And that's what you want to share, because those are going to be the people that are going to connect with you. Those are the people that are going to stay with you forever. And those are the people that are going to be successful in this business, because you connect, because you can talk to one another, because you can share what you have going on in your life. You can become friends because you have that bond. So know your personal brand and how you can attract more people with that. Social media skills. Something that, on here it says create more strategic and duplicatable content for your team. There are so many documents in the back office that you really don't have to recreate the wheel. I know there are coaches that don't like the coach basics because it's 60 days. Okay, I I put mine down to 21 days, and then I have a 10-day push to Emerald at the end. You do what works for you, but you don't have to create it completely. Take something that's in the back office and just make it more personable to your business. If you don't know Facebook all the way, you don't know how to utilize Facebook 100%, Google it. The best thing to do is Google a question about Facebook, and they have all the answers on there. It's really simple on how to, maximize the likes on your Facebook page. You will find probably 10 articles on how to maximize likes on your comment or on your Facebook page, on your post, how to get more people to engage. It will give you tips. Utilize those. Search them, Google them. You can even search on Facebook in their help center. Gives you ways to maximize your results on Facebook. And also if you use Twitter or Instagram, same thing. You Google it, it will tell you how to exactly do those things. They'll give you tips. You just have to utilize those tips that they give you. How to effectively communicate with your team on social media, team calls, and video conferencing. Basically, communication is key in this business. Having a team page is one thing that is really effective in your business, but also getting on calls, video conferences. Like I said, once a week with your coaches. It can be your top coaches. It can be all of your coaches. It can be an open call for anyone in your downline. Having a way for your coaches to communicate with you and ask you questions and get answers or tell you their concerns and not being afraid to do so is huge. So that personal connection is really what you want to do with your team, because you want to have that outlet for them so that if something's wrong in their business or they're missing a step, they can ask, they can share their concern, they can share what's working for them. So I think team calls, video conferencing, and obviously your team page are huge for building your business. Knowing how to do team reports, and that's the sponsorship drill down, genealogy, and lead reports in the back office. If you don't know how to do that and you are a diamond coach, then you need to get with your upline and ask them how to do it. As a coach and an emerald coach, it's something that you'll learn as you're going through your diamond push group or diamond and above group. But literally all you do is go to my business, my downline, sponsorship drill down. And then at the top, I showed you on the business call or the back office call last week, you just go to the top of that list and it will say filter report. You go there, you can pick which columns you want to pick and you want to see. So if you just want to see your coach's name and how many Success Club points they have, you can do that. You can pick that out of the list, then run the report. They're pretty simple to do, so that is something that if you have questions about, you can ask your upline coach, and they should know how to do that for you and show you. And knowing the compensation plan and matching and star diamond bonuses, I say don't worry about this until you are at that level, but it's in the policy and procedure. So if that's something that you really want to learn about, go through the policy and procedure. I'll tell you in there exactly what that is. Again, learning how to do these things, creating new diamonds. It's an emerald to diamond push group. There are so many out there, and like I said before, do not recreate the wheel. Open this up. Pull out content that you know would work for your team. You know your coaches. You know what's going to push them. You know what's going to help them. You know where they slack. You know where their weaknesses are. You know where their strengths are. Take this, pull out the content that you need, and utilize it. Growing your downline team. Coaching opportunity presentation. Here's another one right here. The business opportunity. Attracting through your brand and development. There you go. These are things that you have all resources for. Everything on this leadership ladder has documents. It has resources to use on how to become the most effective coach, to be the most effective leader. So do not hesitate to utilize these things. Take a day, take part of your power hour, learn something new every single day. This is always, every step in this business is a growing experience. You're never going to stop growing. You're never going to stop learning. There are times where me still as a 10-star elite coach, I need to grow. I need to learn. I need to go back to the basics. I said to another fellow coach who is, we're at the same level and we've been friends since we both started. I said to her, I need to find what motivates me again. I need to find that spark that I had in the beginning, because no matter where you are in your business, life can take over, and you still need to reevaluate yourself and say, where do I need to grow? What do I need to change? And this is the perfect opportunity, is to use these resources that Beachbody gives us to do those things, to find something new, to learn something new, to share something new. If you find something back here and you're like, oh, wow, I didn't even know this, share it with your team. Say, hey guys, did you know about this? Did you even see this resource? Because so many times I open up this back office and there's something new. There's a new resource. I'm always learning. I'm always growing. And I'm always finding something new to share with my team. And then again, your benchmarks as a team leader is $1,000 a month, Success Club 5, Diamond and above, 4 coaches that are that have at least 1 Success Club point, week leg volumes 5,000, and then personally sponsored team leaders. Obviously, you don't have any as a team leader. So these are things that if you want to look at, what rank do you want to be? What benchmark do you want to be? Right now, as you're sitting here on this call, write down on a piece of paper, what benchmark are you reaching for? Are you a business starter? Then team builder is the next step. You don't want to go too far ahead of yourself, because it's going to really take a toll on you, and it's almost going to put a little bit too much pressure on you, and you don't want to do that. You want to say, okay, here's where I am. The next step is this. If you're a team builder, you're an emerald, you're making $250, and team leaders the next step, then that's what you want to focus on. You want to go through these trainings here where I clicked on learn more. You want to go through those things and say, okay, this is what I need to do. This is my training for myself to grow as a leader, to be able to share with my team, to be able to duplicate with my team. This is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just touch on the organizational leader, because I do have a few diamonds on this call. Organizational leader. This is basically 2 to 4 star diamond coaches. You are an organizational leader. That means that you are making $2,500 a month. Again, Success Club 5. You're obviously 2-star or above. You have now 6 coaches that have at least 1 Success Club point, 15,000 team volume points on your week leg, and 2 team leaders, which mean you have at least 2 diamonds. You are a 2-star diamond coach, but they're also seeing the benefits of these benchmarks. They are seeing that having coaches in Success Club, hitting Success Club themselves, and doing these daily activities is beneficial. So right here is probably, once you hit diamond, this is going to be your next step. But it's also all about that duplication of, okay, so now I have these emerald coaches. I need to share with them how to get to diamond. And that step between team leader and organizational leader is going to be all about utilizing those push groups, those diamond groups, and sharing with your coaches how you got to where you were at that point. So again, for those coaches that are on this call, these are the things that you want to do. At this point in your business, if you're trying to reach organizational leader, I know on here it says 6 coaches hitting with at least 1 Success Club point. I say you should have 10. I say that you need to be at Success Club 10. I say that you need to be focusing on building a diamond a month. You are a leader. You have gone above and beyond a leader. You want to see the financial reward, you need to work for it. You need to show your team how to get where you were. So it's not always about just you making money. It's about seeing the success of your team. That's where it comes into play when you get to this organizational leader. Exactly what it says, organization. Your organization are your downline coaches. You need to focus on them. I mean, even at a business starter, a business leader, you are a team builder. You want to focus on your team. Your downline is a direct reflection of you. Your downline and their success is going to help you with your success. So if you're not focusing on them and you're not focusing on where they need to be, where they want to be in this business, then you're not going to get to where you want to go. So for my organization leaders, you know what you need to do. You know where you got and how you got to where you are. It's just having this checklist of things. Okay, am I doing this? And going back to it every single day. And it's the same thing for every single one of you. If you're a business starter, if you're a team builder, if you're a team leader, these are the same things you want to do. Use this as a checklist. Make this your 10 daily activities for every single day. Did I do this today? Did I check in with my downline? Did I invite people? Did I share about my Shakeology? Am I leading a challenge group? Every single month you should have a challenge group started. Whatever, if you do the first Monday of the month or if you do the third Monday of the month, you should have a business opportunity call planned for the month. You should have one call planned with either your coaches or your upline coach. You should have a sneak peek going. Or like I said, it can be just a business opportunity call where you are sharing what the business is, but you should have something about the business going on throughout the month, as well as a challenge group. It can be a Coach Basics. It can be an Emerald Push group. Whatever it may be, you want to have some type of training going on for you or for your downline coaches. You want to make sure you are growing. You want to make sure you are duplicating. You want to make sure you're sharing these things with other people. Another thing that you should be focusing on when you are looking at this leadership ladder is, what am I putting on my Facebook page? I'm doing all these things for my business, but does Facebook know what I'm doing? Does Facebook know that I'm running a Beachbody business? We talk about inviting people and privately messaging people to invite them, but you have to be consistent on your Facebook page as well. Consistency is key to success in this business. You can't post once a day and expect people to know what you're doing. You can't just post once a month about the business and expect people to know about the business. You should post once a week about the business in some type of form, whether it's about one of your coaches, whether it's about your success, whether it's about what you are planning to do with this business, whether it is just having a wonderful day with your challengers. Something about this business, people should know you are a coach once a week. Something about the business should be posted. It can be an advertisement about the business opportunity. It can be an advertisement about the coach sneak peek. It can be a recognition for your coaches. It can be announcing a new coach on your team. Something about the business should be announced once a week. Same thing with your challenge groups. At least once a day, something about the workouts. It doesn't have to be a join my challenge group every single day, but share your workouts. Share the benefits of the workouts. What is it doing for you? What is it doing for your challengers? What success are people seeing? I know one thing, when I first started, I had themes for each day, and some of them still stick, but Motivational Monday. It would be all about motivation for Mondays. It would be an inspirational quote, a motivational quote, a motivational success story, something that was motivating in my business. What was going on in my business? Those were 3 things that I would post every single Monday. Transformation Tuesday. Talk about a transformation, in the business, whether it was one of my coaches or mine. Talk about a physical transformation. Talk about a transformation of your mind, how you were before Beachbody and how you feel now. Every single day have a theme and make sure you're posting about it. But you have to be consistent with your Facebook page as well as in your business. So these are just things that, we as coaches need to really think about when we are doing this business. Are we building relationships? Are we following up with those people that we're building relationships with? Are we focusing on the lives that we're changing? Or are we focusing on the Success Club points? Are we focusing on the money? Does each person have a dollar sign on top of their head, or do they have a name? And that's one thing that really, really needs to be drove home, because everybody has a story. Everybody has goals. Everybody's joining you and asking you for help for a reason. So don't look at them as a money sign or a Success Club point, because that is going to put you way back further than where you are today in this business. Are you running the coach basics? Are you running the business opportunity? Are you evaluating yourself? If you look on your page right now, or I went to your page right now, would I know you're a Beachbody coach? Would I know you're working out? Would I know you're drinking Shakeology? Would I know you are successful? Would I know that when your next challenge group is? Would I know when your next business opportunity call or coach sneak peek is? These are the things that you want to ask yourself. Or would I attract myself to me? Am I uplifting? Am I giving value to people? These are the questions you want to ask yourself when you're evaluating yourself. And you want to always make sure that you know what is going on in your business. Not just, with your challengers, but in your organization, in your personal business. What is going on? Do you know what is going on with just you personally? Do you know what is going on with your, challenger that had these huge goals? You need to know what's going on at all times. So make sure that you are, keeping tabs. Like I said, use that as a checklist. But even if you have a notebook of your challengers and their goals and when you need to follow up with them, or like I was talking to Natalie tonight at dinner, when I first started, my challenge groups were so rigid. This is the assignment. This is what you do. You need to post or you're getting kicked out. Now I'm so laid back with my challenge groups that I post the assignment. Yeah, I'll post my workout in there or what I'm doing, but I don't check on them as much as I used to. I don't say, okay, well, this person didn't post today, so I'm going to send them a message. I used to, if you didn't post in 24 hours, I was sending you a message. I was getting on the phone with you. I was calling you. Those are things that you need to do with your challengers to make sure that they're on point, they're seeing results, and they're getting things done. It doesn't have to be a phone call, and it doesn't have to be within 24 hours. Once a week, check on your coaches, on your challengers. Just go through your Facebook list, hit on, the members, and send them a quick message. Hey, how are things going? Hey, I haven't seen you post in a while. Hey, I just wanted to send you this message and say you're doing amazing. Little things like that mean the world to people and to challengers. So I want you to know what's going on with your challengers, not just, hey, I got them a challenge pack, I got the money, I got my Success Club points. All right, now it's all up to them. They joined you for a reason, so you want to help them now figure out where they are going now or next. So I hope this call helped you understand the leadership ladder and basically what it is for. It's just a benchmark for you. It is a way to stretch your goals, beyond the rank. It is a way to stretch your goals to say, okay, here's what I need to do if I want to make this, or if I want to, have this title or to see these things in my business, this is what I need to do. So it's not something that is, it's something that a lot of people want to look at, but it's not all about the business. That's not everything that you need in your business. It's just a mark. But within that mark, it gives you ideas and things to do to hit that. So use that as a checklist. Follow whatever step and benchmark you want to be at, and you'll be successful. If you have any questions about this call, if you have any questions about the leadership ladder, if something was not clear, send me a private message. I'll either get on a call with you, or I can just send you over a voice message of what and how I can clear that up for you. Have a great night. Thank you all so much for getting on the call, and I can't wait to see where your ranks are. Good night, guys.